So it's been a while. The last time I uploaded was April of 2020, and it is now September 5th, 2021. I had plans to go on the Trans-America Trail back in August of 2020, but a few things got in the way, difficult to find people to go. I know it sounds like a lot of excuses, but it is what it is. I'm going, but a little bit has changed. In 2 days from now, I'll be leaving, September 7th. I'm going to be driving down to Oklahoma, and from there I'm going to take the western portion of the Trans-America Trail. I've done a lot of riding out here in the eastern portion of the United States. I'm from Ohio, and I just wanted to see how it'd be out west. I kind of want to go travel for a little bit out west. I really like it out there. But yeah, it's still happening. I'm taking the 250L. It's going to be me and one other guy. His name's Chris. You'll meet him tomorrow. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. I just got to get this thing ready to go. I have these nice Tusk bark busters. Added a seat cover. I have a new tank on it. It's Acerbis. I don't know how big it is. I forget. I'll post it in the description below. I'll put a link to it and everything. It took me forever to find because there's only two that actually say they're capable of going on this bike, but this one I found, it was probably $100 less than the IMS. It's pretty similar in volume. It's way bigger than the stock one. It's pretty nice. I'll have to make another video on it. Also have this nice USB dual charger. There's my rim foam mount. Super sturdy. I haven't had any issue with it yet. Everything else is pretty much the same. That's pretty much all of the new stuff. I'd love to go over everything in depth. I want to get out a packing list tomorrow. I want to show everything that we're taking on the road. I kind of waited until last minute to start working on this project. I mean, I've been working on it slowly, putting it together, but it's kind of dawning on me that I only have 2 days to do this, and my entire Labor Day is going to be spent putting this thing back together, putting a Jeep back together, and building a trailer. So I'm just going to start working on that now. I ended up going with a Kenda K270 because the tread looked pretty decent. It's pretty cheap, and everyone said it lasted a little while on this bike. I got 6,000 miles out of that one. Well, really, I got 4,000 miles out of it, but I have 6,000 miles on the bike, and I should have changed it. there were some issues last night. I popped an inner tube, and I do not have another one. Today is Labor Day, and everybody that is open does not have an inner tube in stock. I called around, none of my friends have any, so I'm in the process of patching them. All I have left to do is get the trailer ready. We're still on schedule. I'll probably just end up throwing the bike on the trailer with a patched inner tube and haul it down to Oklahoma. And once we get down there, I'll probably try and find one, or maybe try to find one on the way tomorrow. All these places should be open tomorrow. It shouldn't be such a big issue, hopefully. But everything else is going fine. So let's just go get the trailer ready. When's the last time you serviced those brakes?
You know that those are original rotors.
That's hilarious.
And I was talking to Anthony because I sent him the same snap of me putting cuts in them.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, usually I just take a sledge to mine. And I'm like, I did.
It broke.
He goes, oh.
It broke my sledgehammer. Yeah, that's when he came here. I was like, I've literally been trying all day to get this freaking thing popped off this bead, but I absolutely can't do it by myself. And I had him and Charles standing on the freaking tire with crowbars while I was whacking it with a hammer, and we absolutely could not get it. And I was like, we got to use something heavier. It probably took us a good hour to figure out how to get one half off, and once we got one half off, it took like 10 seconds to get the other one off.
Oh my gosh.
It is 9 o'clock, September 6th, and I'm still working on the trailer. I got that piece put on. That's where my front tire is supposed to go. I still have to get some tie down points, and then I took this tire off. I fixed the valve stem. I reseated it. It should be ready to go. Hopefully no more leaks. I saw that it was leaking around the rim, so I brushed it off with a wire brush all real good. The 250L oil is changed. The new tire is on. The new tire is seated. That took me forever because I blew a tube. I had to go. I called a whole bunch of people. I called a whole bunch of places, but it is Labor Day, so obviously there is nobody open. That kind of sucked. That took probably the longest portion of the entire day. And between that and this tire, which ended up taking 3 people. 2 of my other friends came over. I'm very happy they did, because they had to end up lifting this Jeep up off the ground, and we took a bottle jack and a piece of wood, stuck it underneath the hitch right there, and then we were able to just jack it up and crank on it with a pry bar until it finally popped the bead. Finally got that back together. So, what's next? I run Rotella T6 and the CR 250L. It's full synthetic. It's really good stuff. It is, I think it's called JASO, MA, and MA2 certified, so it's good for a wet clutch. So it's good to run in these small motors that have the matching transmission with the oil reservoir. It's super good stuff. I've never had any issues with it. I run it in my 450R. If anything's gonna go, that'll go way before the 250L. It's a 2004, way higher compression, whatever. Let's get back to it.
not.
I went for the outsides.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went for the outsides, I went for the middle.
So I forgot to make an ending to every single video.
Oh.
So this will be the ending to the first video. I finished the trailer.
That was so long ago.
I got everything. I got everything ready to go. I got all the stuff on the bike. Got the rear tire. Got the oil changed. I did everything I had to. The next video, you'll see me go over to Chris's house. By the way, the trip's been absolute garbage. Worst trip. Worst time I ever had.
Never doing it again.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably true.
Which part?
Never doing it again.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. But yeah, you'll see. Just keep watching. The second video comes out, it'll be at his house, and then we'll go from there.
I'm Chris.